Okay, so today what I'm tinkering with is I'm fixing to build me a tiny indexing table, rotary table, whatever you want to call it. Just going to drill a series of holes around the outer perimeter and use it for direct indexing, so I guess it would be considered more of an indexing table. But let's see here. Something along this lines is what I'm shooting for. I originally thought I was going to have a big enough piece of material to put the clamps, or to secure the clamps to the top surface of this thing, but the diameter of this thing is only about 4 5/8 of an inch, so I'm actually gearing up to make a groove around this thing that I can secure the clamps with and draw it down to the table. I just so happen to have a couple of different pieces of metal around here that I'd scrounged up, same outside diameter, perfectly drilled and bored or whatever, center hole on it. And on top of that, I just happen to have some 1.25" diameter stock that was, I don't know, cold rolled or if it was machined or what it was, but that is going to be my pivot point for this whole assembly. And then I've got to figure out how I'm going to drill holes in the outer perimeter, outer circumference of this thing. I think I'm just going to mark them out by hand mathematically, and then secure the whole thing vertically in the vise and drill it that way. It doesn't have to be ultra precise. I just want it to be a little more precise than what I currently have, and hopefully this will keep me from having to get that monster 16-inch rotary table up on the mill for every little project that I want to do something like this for. And another interesting little tidbit is, after seeing Rustinox's last video, he has, well, a nicer version of this than I do, but I've been itching to have a table of some kind put on my grinder for a while now. So I just scrounged up a piece of angle iron, propped it up on a couple of 2x4s, and voila. Oh, and one more thing before I forget. The way I'm mounting this, I pretty much have to turn these 1/4-20 nuts into a flat tire to get them to go onto this faceplate that I've got here. I mean, technically it's not a faceplate. I think this was for the big 4-jaw chuck that I've got for this lathe or whatever, but trying to get this thing situated and just scrounging up whatever I can to get it on there. Anyways, I'll bring you back later.